My name is Stephen Mulindwa, and I do hope that you had a wonderful time wherever you are in any part of the world. What have I got in today's program? Somalia. Somalia has been one area that we've, Somaliland I should say, is one area that we have really tried to explore because of reasons that I will explain. Now, what is going on in Somaliland? Is this the time the world should recognize it as an independent state from the rest of Somalia? That is the question we are going to try and answer in today's program. Now, in 1991, the Somali National Movement, SNM, declared independence from Somalia to form the Republic of Somaliland. You are all aware of that, I guess, by now. Only recognized by 3 countries then in 1991. It's now recognized by more than 20 countries. Led now by President Mohamed Abdullahi, the country has progressed on a slow path without any help from Western countries. We are determined to make it with or without anyone, said one of its former presidents. The question is this the time for the rest of the world to recognize the state of Somali Republic, Somaliland, as its own, in its own way as a republic? With me in the studio today is a Somaliland-born broadcaster and journalist, Adam Dirir. Welcome to the program.
Oh, thank you very much, Stephen.
I've been looking forward to this service for a very, very long time. Since we did radio many years ago, sound radio.
I'm not that old, so we're not that old. No. It wasn't 2000s. Yeah.
No.
We were called 99. Thank you very much having me, Stephen, and thanks for on the TV.
Yeah.
I'm really delighted to see you again.
Yeah.
I'm really delighted to see your TV.
Yeah.
This is amazing too. I have been following this for a while.
Okay.
And I'm really proud you and your colleagues with you being great. Africa Speaks.
Yeah, I know.
So today I can speak.
Yeah, today you can speak.
Yes, indeed.
Now, I've had a couple of Somalilanders, as we should call them, who have been here, and obviously one of them was a diplomat, and the other ones have just been even, in fact, a minister in Somaliland, an advisor to a minister, was also here, and was telling us the good work that is that has happened in the country. Now, you were there for almost 10 years.
12 years.
12 years, and then you came back. How is the country like?
Let me explain. I have been in the West most of my life as a young child, and I have not been growing up back in Somaliland or Somalia for that time. So I have been away for 12 years, and I've seen corner to corner in Somaliland and Somalia as well. Started up a business, did documentaries. So it's fascinating.
We might see one of the documentaries.
Definitely. It's fascinating to see. It's fascinating to follow, and I'm really happy to be here. Going back for your question, what's happened in Somaliland? Right? Why this recognition? I can see there's a light in the tunnel. Somewhere the light is there, and near closer than ever before. If we go back again to the history of Somalia and Somaliland, the marriage, when the union started, how did they start divorcing? Are they still divorcing it or not? That's how the
divorce is still going on. It hasn't happened yet.
31 years. I mean, if you love your wife so much, you just say, "I want to have you." That's what Somalia is doing. And Somaliland say, "No, thanks. You're not going to have me anymore."
We've had enough. We've had enough.
So Somaliland and Somalia was a 2-country and Djibouti. That's what they're supposed to be marginalizing. So Djibouti was a French colony. Somalia was Italian colony, and Somaliland was a British colony. That 3 countries want to be united. 26 June 1996. And what happened was Djibouti didn't come through, but the Somaliland and Somalia start united, and Somaliland, British colony went all the way in Mogadishu to be united, their brothers. That love, that happiness only exists for first 3 years. Then literally you can see the clash between, because remember, there's 2 different colony, Italian colony and British colony. They're both of them different. In a way, there's a mafia somewhere. In a way, there's a British, I like you, but I don't like you too. So that's when that between clash comes up. It happens slowly. Finally, the SNM movement started, and then 1991, Somaliland get their independence back.
Yeah.
Some people say we have independence before, we just have still.
Yeah.
I think 26th of June is going to be 65th anniversary of Somalia independent British.
Okay, from the British,
For this month we are.
Yeah.
So that's what the history is.
Before we go further,
Yeah.
Puntland is not mentioned here. If you can put Puntland in
Okay.
as part of that history.
Yeah, I can't put Somalia because now the division was Somalia and Somaliland. So Puntland was a part of the Somalia.
It was part of Somalia.
It was part of Somalia.
Yeah.
And it still is part of the Somalia.
Yeah, it is.
Puntland is the mother of Somalia, the modern Somaliland. That's what they call. Although the government now has a sheikh and Deni are not eye to eye.
Yeah,
and we can go through the other side why they not be happy each other and so on. But if you go back again, the Puntland was a part of the Somalia, and that's what reality is.
Yeah.
So going back again, why Somaliland getting recognition sooner or later?
Yeah.
Somaliland have 4 presidents so far.
Yeah. Through the elections that have taken place. Yeah.
And you already covered that stories of the election. That 4 presidents was everyone's been elected. It's a one man, one vote.
Yeah.
While the Somalia is still doing in a small container in Halane with the MPs.
Okay.
So Somaliland have the parliament, the local council election, and the president election. So imagine you doing 31 years, that progress, you're still independent as a government.
Yeah.
You have your own money.
Yeah.
Your own currency. You have your own constitution. You have your own developments. So where is it going to become in Somalia?
Yeah.
The world seeing Somaliland different than Somalia. And they say, okay, there was a guy I was meeting him in Mogadishu airport. And we talk and he says, I'm from Somalia, I have been Somaliland. I say, tell me why Somalia and Somalia is different. They're same people.
Yeah.
Why they say
everything is the same? Religion.
Why is a 41 years war in Mogadishu and this independent Somalia? I think Somaliland, the only reason is that have that legacy for the elders.
Okay.
We have an amazing elders. Our constitution comes to elders.
Okay.
The elders are the one who say to you, hey, you're wrong, Stephen.
Yeah.
Stop.
Ethnicity is a major issue.
We're based in tribe.
Yeah.
Although Somalia is based in tribe as well. But that tribe really might have more strong, solid.
Yeah.
And British.
The roots are so deep.
Yeah.
I want to find out before we go any further. How has the country managed to survive without any help? This is one of the things that everybody keeps asking. African Union is not signed
there's no
the
embassy.
Chinese. There's no embassy.